Today we will introduce a less commonly used
Adding
feature.
code directly in the presentation.
Computer code. Adding code is a powerful feature, but it should be used with caution in an open environment. It has security risks and is difficult to debug. Let's start with an example. We open the code editing interface here. Let's generate 100 circles first. Click the right mouse button. The system will pop up a menu. There are some built-in function lists. Call interface. Let's create a circle first. The XY here is the initial position of this circle. Let's give it a value, a random position between 0 and 800. Like this. These things are the fill color of the circle. Let's also give it a random fill color. The value is between 0 and 250. For a number, we want to set the color of the circle to red, green, and blue. Now I add the generated circle to the canvas. Add this circle C to the canvas. This is the circle that was just generated. Let's see the effect. Do some more work. Let's add some animation effects. We change the position of each circle. The simplest way to animate is to add tween to the animation object. Tween changes some visual properties of the animation object. The object of this tween is C. That is the circle we just generated. We let the XY change after the animation. Enter another random position. These animation values can be set like this. The animation time is 1 second. Let's change it to 5 seconds. Let's run it. The code we just added. It happens at the end of a page. It is called when all animations on this page end. We can also add it at any time point on this page. For example, add it here. This is a code that is called once. The same process, assuming we create an object. We add a circle. Then add it to the canvas. So in this case, when this program is running, at 0 seconds, a circle is generated. Let's assume at the second, at less than the second, we generate a ellipse. We can now add another object. About inserting code, there are two ways. One is the one we just demonstrated, which is a one-time call. There is another way. It is equivalent to continuous calling. What does it mean? It means you can specify the time period and it will keep running. That is, call it the past parameter. This parameter, the value is called this parameter, takes a value between 0 and 1, gradually increases. So you can use this value of progress. And then, set the state of this animation object. For example, let's take a look. This ellipse is I60. The position and color of I60. Input. Assume X. What is X? Assume it is like this. Obviously, the ellipse is getting bigger moving to the right. At the same time, Set the value of y. Okay, so the ellipse is moving down to the right and down at the same time. That is, moving to the bottom right. The time is 1 second. Let's change it to 2 seconds. Let's see the effect now. You see, this is the beginning. Generate a circle directly, then an ellipse. Then you see, it is moving down. This is the effect we just wrote. This is the end. The code called when the animation ends. The generated effect. Let's talk about it. That is, look here. Pop up, these contents. These called function lists actually are JavaScript functions. Where do they correspond to? We open the settings window. View settings corresponding to this output format. This is the one currently used. It is an output library. The corresponding function uses this library. For example, we use manim. Yes. The corresponding thing. It is a different language. Python. It is a different computer language. Why do I support manim? The reason is simple. Manim is very popular. It's hot on the internet. Many beautiful math animation videos. Manim. Use this Python library. So, I added this output. If we switch to another output. Yes. Manim output. Let's open the editing interface again. The pop-up content, the menu is different now. It generates. The APIs of these interfaces are different. It corresponds to the interfaces of the Python language. That's about it for the introduction.